seem to go off there first. Oh,
It's all right.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Just as a kid from Anderson, obviously came here, played for your hometown school. I mean, what is that moment like where you're sitting on the floor and looking at the fans?
That was a crazy moment, surreal moment for me. Just kind of taking everything in, just what I've been through the past 2-3 years. Just to have that moment was crazy. Like, I was so emotional out there, just realizing what was going on. So to be able to go out there and perform the way I did tonight on that stage was very big for me.
Ian, you were really big down the stretch there, the last few minutes, 6 assists today. What can we say about how far you've come since your freshman year?
Just poised, just letting the game come to me. I think last year there was moments where I just freaked out when I got the ball sometimes. I think I'm just letting the game come to me, and it's been really good so far.
BJ, is there anything about Duke that you just kind of brings out the best in you?
Not necessarily about them. I mean, one thing definitely in particular, when we got our tails handed to us last year, when we were down a guy, fighting to even play every game, injuries, we get, kind of beat into the dirt a little bit, and we got in our own arena chanting, "Let's go Duke." So it felt pretty good to have this place packed out and kind of shove it back in their face. So it definitely felt good.
Brevin, you've been through a lot of wars, close games like this in your career. How much do you think that experience has been an asset to this team in close games like this?
I love it. I mean, I feel like that's whenever I play the best is whenever, the crowd's packed, students are there, fans are into it. I feel like that's whenever I show up, and that's just the moments I like. I love the cameras, I love the lights, so I feel like it's just perfect for me.
PJ, Duke was, they're up by 8 in the first half. You guys scratch back in the second half, take the lead, they go up by 5 again. Any worries that you guys were not going to be able to rally back?
Not really. It's funny. Every now and then I'll glance at the score and realize that, like, whenever we went up against Louisville, we went up by 13 in the first half. I didn't even realize we got up that number, and we need to keep the foot on the pedal. But a lot of times I don't realize whenever we're going on a run, I can hear the crowd and everything like that, but I don't know the actual figures and everything like that. But it never strikes any fear into us whenever we're going down. I mean, we were down 8 with a minute and a half or 2 minutes at Pitt, and leaders like Hunter Tyson, older guys like Brevin, and everything like that. It's great having those guys on the floor for us.
Is this the best you felt? And did you focus on starting as fast as you did?
Yeah, every game I kind of feel better. I feel a little better each time I get up and down the floor. Building muscle, building endurance in that leg. It's funny, I can every now and then I still feel myself like doing a little too much on my left leg. Just I'm like, all right, like, you're good, whatever, because I was cramping in the second half on it. But other than that, I mean, every game I'd say it feels better, and every practice, because I'm getting up and down still. Last year I wasn't able to practice, so for the majority of the year. So being able to do that every day, running, getting conditioning in is big for it.
What do you say about Ian's toughness, taking charges and all that dirty work stuff?
Jeez, man, he tried to say a fourth one at the end. It was impressive. He got one, got reversed, and I didn't realize he got reversed till we lined up on the baseline, but I was screaming in his face. I was pretty turned up. Yeah.
This is for all you guys. You think you'll be ranked on Monday?
It don't even matter.
Yeah.
We just keep our heads down, keep working, keep winning games. The only thing that really matters is being at the top of the league and being ready for whenever March comes.
But you know you will.
Okay, we'll see.
That's a good bonus. We'll wake up Monday happy.
It's a great bonus.
We've had the chance to talk about Hunter Tyson so many times this year and what he brings on the court, and we've highlighted those rebounds and those points. Today, he was limited a little bit because Duke put the emphasis on him. What else does he contribute out there, and how is he still such a leader even when they're putting so much focus on him?
I think his positive energy and just like he always tells us no negative body language. Keep our heads up, just stay with it, stay consistent because it's a long ball game. I'm older than Hunter, but at the same time, whenever he talks to me, I'm all ears and listening to him because I understand and I respect him just because I've seen him work all summer long. So yeah, I mean, I appreciate him so much, and I just love what he does for the team, and I'm all behind him.
Y'all don't realize the amount of work that Hunter put in this summer.
I was impressed.
Changed his diet completely. I live with him. So he was walking around the house one time, and he changed. I mean, like, literally every meal was cooking chicken, rice, like, greens, everything. And I was like, dude, like, can I get a little six-pack coming in? It was incredible how much he changed his body, put on some weight, like, his conditioning. He every now and then he plays 40 minutes. And he's incredible for us. Late second half, we come in for a media or a timeout or something, and he got everyone on the bench, even Coach Brown. Is everyone in tight, and everybody leaned in. We talked about our game plan. We got back out there. We were ready to fight. He's huge for us. Couldn't be doing it without him.
Brevin, what is it about your mindset? You know, you missed 2 or 3 in a row. That it seems like you wanted that big shot, the big moment.
Yeah, I really don't care about a miss. How I've been my whole career since I've been a kid. Like I'm a shooter whenever I get the chance to. I feel like that's just what I do. I feel like if I don't do it, then I feel like I'm harming the team more. So I mean, the team trusts me. I trust myself. I got all the confidence in the world. So whenever that moment, I'm definitely gonna take the shot.
Brevin, 7-0 in the ACC. Is this what you expected when you transferred down here?
I mean, honestly, like, I think we were gonna have a good team. Obviously, I didn't know we were gonna be this great, but at the same time, like the group we had, the love we have for each other, the way we gel. Like when I got here, like I was like, dang, bro, I love every single one of these guys. Like it was like second week, it was just like we were brothers from day one. So I think that's what helps us out along the way. And but yeah, I mean, I'm surprised, but at the same time, whenever I look back and really reflect, like it's not really a thing that I'm really like, whoa, like.
You talk about that bond. You forged an early bond with Alex Hemingway. How tough has it been for you to see him have to sit out these?
Oh yeah, that's been difficult for me just because the last 2 years I've had my fair share of injuries and not playing. So to see him go through that is very heartbreaking for me just because I know what he brings to the team and I know what he's capable of. But at the same time, he's been positive and he's been consistent with his rehab. So hopefully he'll be able to get back out there soon. But it's definitely difficult without him just because obviously he's one of the top shooters in the country and obviously that helped us out a lot.
Guys, there have been times in the past where when you don't shoot well from outside, you probably don't win. What does it say that you're able to get 3% of this heat still?
I didn't even know we threw 17. Hey, I hit one of them.
I hit two.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a testament to our coaching staff, really. I mean, every time we're, or a lot of times if we're ever down a half, Brownell would come in the locker room and say, hey, like, if you just listen to us on the sideline and do what we say, like, we're going to get back into it. The same thing happened at Wake, and we tore them up in the second, or here against Wake, tore them up in the second half. Our coaching staff puts us in great positions to score, and all we got to do is just execute.
BJ, you've been here before. There's other people here. You guys have been kind of frustrated. What was playing in front of this environment tonight like? And get this win to be at 7-0 right now.
It's special. I love it for all these young guys, being able to come in here and experience a good team. But I tell you what, I mean, I love it for our coaches, especially Coach Brownell. Dude's been through the ringer. He's taking punches year after year, and people don't realize the dedication of fight and competitive spirit he has. There's not a guy on that floor, either team or in the stands, that's more competitive than Brad Brownell. I mean, he'll literally like kill you to win a game. And so it's amazing playing for that guy. And we all know every time we go out there, he's going to execute, or he's going to help us get a great game plan along with everybody else on the staff, and we just have to go out there and execute.
A 2-game lead now in the standings, 2 games up on the post. Y'all gonna start being the hunted now. Does that change the mindset at all? Y'all at the top?
Feels good, man. Feels good. Yeah.
Can you explain what it feels like to watch like all of your classmates run out on the floor and to experience that here on your home court?
I mean, that was big for us just because obviously we love the students, and obviously without them, the games wouldn't be exciting as they are. So for them to be engaged and locked in like that and want to celebrate with us is big. We appreciate the support. Obviously in warm-ups, just seeing them 60 minutes before the game, just lit, obviously energizing the building. So we appreciate them, and obviously we hope they continue to show up.
Probably got time for a couple more.
Could you kind of explain your mentality playing inside defense and taking those charges and black and blue in there?
Well, when I was just walking on the floor, I see, Kyle, and he's a good bit taller than me. So I know if I'm gonna have any chance of guarding him, I'm gonna have to be more physical than him, have to put my body on the line, and I think I just put myself in a good position to be able to guard him, and I was able to take some charges, and it affected him.
You kind of embrace that role, kind of doing the dirty work and I guess having a complete all-around game, trying to help out everything.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I think every night everyone has a different role, and I think today it was my turn to do all the dirty work, and I guarded probably one of their better scorers, so I felt like I had to step up and just be more physical than him and not let him push me around. I think I did that. So.